From Moscow to the Pacific shores, in distant Vladivostok, a legendary railway line connects the heart of Russia with its farthest reaches. An epic journey that weaves together the history, culture, and vast landscape of an immense nation. It is an engineering marvel. A promise of connection. A legend on rails. Welcome to the Trans-Siberian Railway, the longest train journey in the world. All began in 1891. As the Russian Empire expanded eastward, a need became evident to unite the largest country on Earth from end to end. That's when Tsar Alexander III gave the order to build the Trans-Siberian Railway, a titanic undertaking. Facing swamps, frozen tundras, and untamed mountains. For over a decade, thousands of workers, engineers, and soldiers labored tirelessly. In 1916, after years of sacrifice, the project was completed. A giant was born, 9,288 kilometers of track from Moscow to Vladivostok. A steel backbone crossing 8 time zones. If you board the train in Moscow and never get off, the full journey takes about 7 days. 7 days crossing towns and cities, the Ural Mountains, the remotest parts of Siberia, and the Russian Far East. The Trans-Siberian crosses 87 cities, 16 major rivers, and landscapes that look like they were painted by hand. It's not just a geographic voyage, it's a journey through time. Every station, every village is a story waiting to be told. Today, the Trans-Siberian is not a relic of the past. It is the living soul of Russia. Every day, thousands of Russians use it as their daily transportation. Students, workers, grandmothers visiting their grandchildren, merchants crossing entire regions. The train is not a luxury. It's a necessity, a routine, a home in motion. But it's also a journey coveted by thousands of tourists from all around the world. Every year, travelers of all ages board this train with one dream: to cross Russia on rails. And the best part? They can hop off at any station, explore, and hop back on. Our journey begins in Moscow. This bustling capital, with its mix of Soviet-era landmarks and modern skyscrapers, serves as our gateway to the world's longest railway route. From here, we'll travel nearly 9,300 kilometers east across Russia's vast landscapes, all the way to Vladivostok on the Pacific coast. One of the first major stops is Ekaterinburg in the Ural Mountains. Here, Europe meets Asia. Next is Novosibirsk, the capital of Siberia. With its monumental opera house and modern spirit. Then comes Krasnoyarsk, on the banks of the Yenisei River. And its spectacular Stalby Nature Reserve. But it's in Irkutsk where the soul pauses. Very close by, the train caresses the shores of Lake Baikal, the deepest lake in the world. More than 1,600 meters deep, with water so pure it takes your breath away. In winter, it freezes into an endless mirror of ice. Stretching east from Irkutsk, we discover Ulan-Ude. A city defined by its rich Buddhist culture and profound Mongolian influence. From here, you could take the line to Mongolia. As the journey nears its end, Khabarovsk emerges, a grand pause before Vladivostok. Where the Amur River paints the skyline with liquid silver and boulevards whisper tales of Russia's Far East. And finally, Vladivostok, the station where the Trans-Siberian Railway meets the Pacific. Here, the tracks end, but the adventure is just beginning. The Golden Horn Bridge, icon of the city, spans the bay, while the Tokarevsky lighthouse points the way to distant shores. Its docks aren't just a railroad's terminus, they're gateways to Asia. Ferries depart for South Korea, Japan, and even China, turning Vladivostok into a crossroads of cultures. This train welcomes every kind of traveler. There's first class, private cabins for 2 people, meals included, and clean bathrooms. Perfect for those seeking comfort and privacy. Second class, 4-berth cabins, more affordable with a sociable atmosphere. And third class, the open-plan wagon with rows of bunks and no compartments. Here, you hear the train's soul, children laughing, elders telling stories, music playing from a phone, and the scent of Russian tea filling the air. There are also dining cars where passengers can taste borscht, pelmeni, and sip vodka as they watch the scenery roll by. And not only people travel across these rails, so do goods. Alongside the passenger trains, heavy freight trains thunder through the taiga and across the steppe. They carry timber, coal, oil, machinery, and countless other goods that power the Russian economy. From the factories of the West to the ports of the East, the Trans-Siberian is also a commercial lifeline. It doesn't just connect people, it moves a nation. Among all the engines that have crossed the tracks of the Trans-Siberian, one became a legend: the Soviet P-36 steam locomotive. Known as the Green Generation for its distinctive color. This powerful engine was built in the 1950s to lead passenger trains on the country's longest routes. Only 251 units were ever produced, and today, few remain in operation. But when one of them comes back to life, with steam rising and the whistle cutting through the air, time stands still. The Trans-Siberian is not just a train. It's a symbol, a line that unites continents, people, and generations. It is the story of an empire, of a people of hope. It is the train where time slows down and the soul expands. Through fogged-up windows, the traveler sees frozen tundras, endless mountains, sleeping villages, and skies that stretch forever. And then it becomes clear, you're not just crossing a country, you're crossing a life. Thank you for traveling with us aboard the legendary Trans-Siberian Railway.